Today we're going to be taking a look at a mod that gives you powers beyond your wildest dreams. And that is one good-looking decoy. That's right, you guys already know what it is. It's the Dishonored Powers mod. It's a mod that I did take a look at a very long time ago. I'll put that in the top right corner. But it's now been updated with amazing looking hand animations from the game, utilizing vmanip, another really cool mod that adds cool animations using your hands, like say this sliding ability here. And the awesome thing is that you can use all of these powers with any weapon you want. All you have to do is go ahead and bind it, hold Q, go to the options menu, and then choose the show menu button and click a key you want it to be on, and then the cast ability button. Now for me, I made it to where X shows the menu, here's all of the powers we get, and then to use said power, simply, for me at least, I have mine set to mouse 3, which is middle mouse button, you can then execute the ability whenever you want. And it just looks even better with the hand animations, because obviously before, you would just do it and there would be no animations at all. And I thought this map would be perfect to test out some of these abilities, like for instance the blink ability. Being able to just teleport to the other side of wherever you want to go is pretty nice. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any parkour in this mod at all, but that's fine, we can get away with using the blink ability. Alright, so obviously we know what the blink ability does. It pretty much lets you teleport to wherever you're looking at, and it doesn't go very far, but you can see, even when you're aiming up, you can see exactly where you'll land on the ground. And obviously this power is very good at either getting up somewhere high, or even getting across a gap. And hell, if that's not even far enough, you could pretty much keep spamming it until you eventually get there. And right off the bat, we're going to go into one of the coolest looking abilities, and that is going to be Shadow Walk. You pretty much take on this ethereal, dark, shadowy form, and you're able to walk around, hopefully unnoticed. But in theory, well, let's see how that looks. Interesting, so even though he's aiming right at us, he cannot hit us. And yes, we can hit back. With left click, we can do an attack. Interesting, so I haven't played much of Dishonored. It looks like an awesome game though. And yeah, being able to just kill the Combine without being killed in return seems like a pretty good deal to me. Now, there is a bug or something with this. For some reason, when you get out of Shadow Walk, you are extremely slow until you die. Alright, and next up we have Enthrall. What this is going to do is it's going to mesmerize your enemies. Suddenly, they don't feel like shooting anymore. Except for that guy. But this guy's a jerk, so we're going to ignore him. But everything else, well, they just can't seem to look away, and obviously while they're doing this, you can do whatever it is you wish. But I'd say this is definitely a very useful power, specifically when you're fighting an entire horde of enemies. Alrighty, you guys have already seen this one, Doppelganger. This is going to pretty much make it to where they only shoot your twin, although if they have shotguns, the Doppelganger's not gonna last very long. Oh shit. And next up we have Domino. What this is going to do is, when you set the ability, it makes it to where whatever you do to one enemy, it'll do to the other enemy. So for instance, if I want to kill the Combine but still want Odessa to be dead for some reason, well, if I kill the Combine, it'll kill Odessa with it. And of course, I'm sure you guys know where this is going. That means I can kill more than one Odessa at one time. The only problem is that you can only link up about 3 enemies or so. So we have like 2 Odessas here, I can simply link them up, and they both die. That's really awesome. But I want to know how far this goes. So we have an Antlion guard here. What if we were to kill Odessa, which is obviously much weaker, I mean very, very weak, compared to an Antlion guard? Let's see if it takes out the Antlion guard as well. And it does! That is pretty impressive. Alright, so I was going to use Minge God, but that is not going to work. Even with Minge God disabled, he simply cannot stand other NPCs. We're just going to forget that I even did that. Before this turns into a will it survive, I'm going to go ahead and just do one more of these because it really does interest me. So we have Odessa and SCP-073. If I kill Odessa, Kane deflects back the bullet, even though we didn't even shoot him with the bullet. That is very interesting. Alright, next up we have Far Reach. This is going to let you bring things that are far away to you, or bring you to a faraway place. So as we can see, we could pretty much grab onto this. Oh wow, that actually works nicely. Let's try right here. Nice. So it is really smooth how it works. And of course, it doesn't work very well to get across an area. As you can see, we could pretty much only go down. But like I said, you can even use it to bring items to you. Now, I don't think it's going to work because I do have vmanip set, which pretty much means that we have to grab it in order to actually like pick it up. So I don't think it's going to work because of that. All right, hold on. What about this barrel? Oh, yes. Yeah, so the barrel we can bring up and then obviously do whatever the hell we want with it. So all in all, a pretty cool ability. It definitely does have something over the blink ability because it seems to go much further if we're trying to get up onto something. Alright, next up we have Devouring Swarm. And this one is going to summon a bunch of head crabs to attack our enemy. If we go ahead and let them loose. And there they go. Wow, those are some strong head crabs. The cool thing is that they don't attack us. So they are actually on our side. What's up, little dude? Now the question is, can you summon even more? Okay, no, it just resets. Alright, Possession. This is going to let you possess NPCs. So again, guys, wait, can we... Wait, hold on. Oh! Oh, that is so cool. We're even... Oh, So yes, that's right. You can even possess the head crabs. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and possess Odessa. Once again, guys, with all of these powers, we have full-blown hand animations, which again, look awesome. Alright, so what's the first thing I would do if I were to become Odessa? Well, that's easy. Alright, then next up we have Wind Blast. This is going to knock back anything in your way, like annoying Odessa there. Or if for some reason you have a bunch of props in your way, you can simply shoot a gust of wind, and they are no longer in your path. You can also deflect back projectiles, like grenades. So if those get in your way, you can simply push them back, or maybe even knock it back towards the enemy, if I can get him to shoot another grenade. There we go. Okay, that's a little too far, but you guys get the gist of it. A really fun power that is also effective at pushing props into enemies. Or you could just shove your enemy off the edge. Alright, next up we have Bend Time. This is going to let you manipulate time for a short duration, and this is just absolutely overpowered. Again, just being able to use these powers with any weapon you want. You can pretty much use an admin gun, stop down time, and then pretty much do whatever you wish. But obviously, we don't need an admin gun. We can just pretty much use any weapon we desire, and it's going to be good enough. That just looks so cool, and then you can simply resume time. Although, wait, what the hell happened to our hand? And then the last power is Dark Vision. This is going to let you see better in the dark, which obviously isn't a good place for this since I can't really find a dark area. But I mean, this is kind of dark, you know, kind of dim. So turning this on, now we can see a lot better. Although really it just kind of changes the shade of whatever room we're in. And then we're back at Blink. So guys, what an amazing mod. Made even better now thanks to these awesome hand animations. But I want to know, what are your guys' thoughts on Dishonored? I think it's an amazing game franchise. I have only really played through the first game, but played, I definitely have. I have so many hours in that game. But personally, I never really had a chance to play Dishonored 2, so I'm definitely going to have to do that. But now this mod, I think, is absolutely complete. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below, though. If you want, you can leave a like, subscribe, links will be in the description. And until next time, thanks for watching, and farewell.